you ever feel that there's something in your life that just isn't right, that it's just off and something needs to be fixed? Let's talk about that today. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Thanks for joining me. Hope your week's going great. I had a conversation with one of my newer clients today that I thought this is a great thing that I need to talk about beyond just with my clients, because it's such an important aspect of our growth and the things that we do to be successful in life. So this particular client, she's just been with me for a little while. She hasn't gone through all of my goal setting programs and stuff like that yet. And so what I want to share with you today is something that I went through with her that was actually a very powerful exercise that kind of made her realize where she stands in a couple areas of her life that she wants to work on. And this is something you can get in my Bigger Future Goal Setting program at jeffhaggie.com/goals. It's free, but I just want to talk about it a little bit today. And it's part of the process I go through what I call your current reality, finding out the truth of where you truly are right now to understand the things you need to work on, the things you need to focus on, and those sort of things. You know, I'm not a believer that there is a possibility of a work-life balance. You've got to understand that there's a give and take, and it's not going to be balanced. If you're trying to do that, you're going to drive yourself nuts trying to balance it, because it's not going to happen. But in this practice, what I want you to do, I'm going to go through some specific areas that you can take a look at it, and I want you to rate yourself from a 0 to 10 in each of these areas. And in the workbook in the Bigger Future Goal Setting program, like I said, you can go there and get that for free, and you can get this workbook for free, but it's in a circle so that you can look at it on how all these areas compare to one another. So where I want you to begin, look at your business or career. And where is that? Look at all aspects of that and rate yourself from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the greatest. And where are you? Where do you stand in your business and career right now? And then the next one, look at your family and friends. How are your relationships? How are you doing? Are you given the time you need? Are you getting the time you need? What are those relationships like with the closest ones to you and your friends? Are you spending time with friends? Are you spending the appropriate quality time with family? So rate yourself 0 to 10 on that as well. Next would be your finances. How are you doing on your finances? Do you have control over it? Do you spend more than you're making? Do you have control over all aspects of your finances? And rate that from 0 to 10. What about health and fitness? Where is that? Many people have great expectations and great plans, but they're really lacking. How is your health and fitness? Are you taking care of yourself physically? Are you eating well? What are you doing there? Is there room for improvement? 0 to 10. How about spirituality? Where are you spiritually from a 0 to 10? And that's your interpretation of that, whether that's religiously or whether that's just a personal thing. Where are you spiritually right now, 0 to 10? And then personal development. Where do you fall from a 0 to 10? Personal development, it's important to understand that to improve personally, you need to learn more. And there's so many ways to do it, and that's really what I encourage so much in these podcasts. But what are you doing on your personal development side? So if there's one of these areas that isn't doing well, it's hard to be truly fulfilled. And so when you do this and you put this in a wheel, in a circle, and let's say, for example, personal development's at a 9, and then business and career is at a 5, it's going to be like you've got a flat wheel, a flat tire. What do you have to do to even this out? Yeah, 10 in each area would be ideal. That's not going to happen. But what do you have to do to compensate for the ones that aren't doing well enough? How can you improve them? What areas do you need to give more focus and effort to? And what do you need to do to really go to the next steps? You know, in the program, this is what we do, is we want to understand our starting point. Any trip you go on, you got to know where you're starting before you leave. This is our starting point. And then as we go about setting our goals from that point, this helps us to prioritize certain goals over others. But regardless of what you're doing, understanding where you are and your current reality, your truth, is such a major portion of being successful. You've got to know where you are before you start. It's all part of the trip, is start knowing where you're starting. Hopefully this is helpful. Again, please go check out jeffheggie.com/goals. Get this program for free. I know it can help you. It'll help you really define your goals, but also define where you are right now. So go check it out, jeffheggie.com/goals. Thank you. Love to hear what your thoughts are on it. I'll be back tomorrow.
Hey, athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confidentathlete to find out more. I look forward to seeing you there.
Hey, some of you may know this, but in addition to my coaching, I've recently joined Geneva Financial Home Loans, a mortgage lender headquartered in Chandler, Arizona, as a mortgage loan originator. I've always had a passion for serving others, and now I'm proud to also be a part of Home Loans Powered by Humans. If you're in the state of Arizona and looking to take the next step in your journey, contact me at 801-830-3858 to start the conversation. NMLS number 42056, BK number 0910215, Equal Opportunity Lender.